Hey, Volrath here. We're playing Bloodshard, which opens with a quote from Nietzsche, which means that this is serious business. We got a serious game coming up. You know, you didn't see Halloween Flop open with the Nietzsche quote, although that would have been pretty funny actually. But no, this game is really moody and interesting, and you're going to see that mood as soon as we start our first clip here. Kind of draws out the fade in. Now, the first thing that struck me about this opening bit was the look of the rain. It almost looks like it's falling in two directions. I don't know, maybe the quality's not good enough on this video, but when I played it, it was really kind of fascinating. Because you've got the regular rain effect kind of going diagonal to the left there, but then there's like another thing going on. I think it's a fog, or an overlay or whatever that's making that second thing, but it contributes to it. It just creates this really realistic, effect. And a lot of the game is like this. There's lots of atmospheric details that are really quite impressive. And writing-wise, this first scene established that Miranda character pretty well. Just having her say that, freedom is stupid, more or less, much more eloquently. But that was the gist of it. And now that we've got some intrigue going on, some sort of subterfuge. And this kind of thing is hard to do well, because you can't necessarily, in an intro, and this is the game's intro, I don't know if I made that clear, but you don't want to overload people with, jargon and backstory and stuff too quick. Like even Final Fantasy 13 was laying that stuff on so heavy, and it's kind of has an alienating effect a lot of the time, at least for me. But this does a pretty good job, because the little snippets here are brief, and it feels like a lot's happened, but in terms of the passage of time, it's only about 5 minutes until you get to start playing the game. So that's probably about where you want to be. I got accused of drawing out my cutscenes way too much in Master of the Wind, which I probably did on a few occasions, but with the intro, there was very little before the players got to control the characters. And that's the kind of thing you want. You don't want a novel right before you even get to move somebody around and save your game. But like I said, this is a very atmospheric, fairly fast-paced opening. A lot happens in a short time, and it does a good job establishing the tone. This game has a very distinctive tone, and it's interesting because he's got the chibi RTP sprites, which a lot of people associate with being cartoonish, which I don't necessarily agree with, but a lot of people will say that. And but because the rest of the atmosphere is so heavy, he sort of just to kind of blunt that effect. And I got these very nice cannon fire animations, and this here I like too, the world map, and then we've got the explosions. You can tell this is not this guy's first rodeo. When it comes to RPG Maker, you gotta practice with the engine a lot before you can pull something like this off. And this bit here, there's a lot of good details. Like if you look at the sort of the right edge of the screen, you've got water seeping in under the walls. Just this random cracks and holes and stuff, and that's that takes some effort. Editing tile sets can be a pain. I've tried it, and I'm not really talented enough to do it well. I almost inevitably ask somebody else, please help. I don't know what I'm doing, but this guy seems to know what he's doing. So now we're just about to end the intro here. We got to go, on a rescue mission, it sounds like. And it's just chaos. There's an invading army that's probably going to be there before too long. They're trying to get the king out of there. This is folly. I like that word. People don't say it enough. It's an underrated idiom. But alright, so now we're in the playable portion of this game, and if you want to get a sense of that, you should download this Bloodshard demo and check it out. Peace.